Hello, my name is Dr. Apollo. So right now we'll be discussing two topics that are along with the corporate reporting. So particularly we will be discussing accounting for company failure, that is for the liquidation, and the corporate accounting key areas explained. So let's talk about the first one. So corporate failure, for example, when there is a bankruptcy or there's a recession, normally company or even how big the corporation is, no? They fell down. So we have seen that many times, no? In the especially through liquidation is a significant area of interest because when a company close, so the investors money they are run up, the people run after it, no? So the company should have prepared them. So there are many laws that governs that protects the investors, no? So during the liquidations, is a significant area of interest in financial accounting and auditing. Okay? So the accounting company failure, such that as liquidation, represents the point at which a business is unable to meet its financial obligation. Yeah, because of maybe a company have entered into a massive deal, no? And then the product did not perform in the market. So that's usually happen. It happens to us in Intel. No? Intel not fall down as a whole, but some of its product line, it happens, no? It happens to us, no? And must cease operations, distributing any remaining assets to creditors and shareholders. So, yeah, in Philippines, there's a thing as PDIC, that is guaranteeing uh, the return, the or protect the investments up to certain like 500,000. So accounting plays a crucial. By the way, PDIC is a is a public, is a public government, is a public body that protects the investors. Accounting plays a crucial role in signaling distress. Yeah, because in accounting they can monitor whether if the failing of the sales went through, so unabated, so that will be the result, so liquidation. So that means bankruptcy. Managing the liquidation process and offering stakeholders information for decision making. So interpretation of financial information leading to liquidation. So financial by the liquidation is to encashing the remaining money of the company. Okay, so financial statements liquidation is they wanted to know how much money the company has to return to the investors. No? Financial statement, especially balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements, these three provide vital insights into a company's solvency. That means the money flow, no? And liquidity and the cash. So the indicator to this one is negative working capital. So how big it is, persistent operating losses, how the massive it is now, declining revenue trends. So in the sales stock, excessive debt to equity ratio. It is uh, below one, so that's alarming, no? Okay, yeah, debt to equity, excessive debt to equity. So there's a ratio of interpretation. So debt to equity should be at least below, should not be more than one, no? Otherwise, it's problem. For example, the collapse of Carillon PLC. PLC is uh, public corporation. No? Okay, so in 2018, a major UK construction uh, and facilities management company highlighted red flags such as aggressive revenue recognition and rising debt levels, no? Despite published profits. So that's a report. No? So this is a example of negative working capital, persistent, and so on and so forth. No? Application stakeholders, particularly creditors and investors, use these financing signals to assess the going concern of a company and determine the risk of default or receipt. So the financial statement, these three area, no, should be visible. No, the investors is looking to pursue their investments. So accounting for liquidations, when a company goes into liquidation, the accounting treatment shifts from the ongoing concern basis to a realization basis, meaning assets are recorded at their net realizable value rather than historical cost. No? So the current, so they are always looking for that as their concern because the investors is looking for the current trends. The accounting steps liquidation like cease trading and prepare final accounts. No? Appoint a liquidator, voluntary or compulsory. Revalue assets to reflect liquidations value. Set the liabilities in order of priority. What is secured creditors, professional creditors, unsecured creditors, and so on and so forth. No? And then other shareholders. Example, in the liquidation of Thomas Cook Group, a losing company, 2019, the administrators had to revalue assets such as aircrafts, slabs, hotel stakes, and their disposable value, not their book value. So that's the report. Huh? So in critical evaluation accounting financial reporting, so we have this so-called usefulness versus limitation. So while the accounting standards aim to prevent true and fair view, they are often criticized for delaying in recognizing fairness. You talk about accounting. Yeah, this is the strategy of most managers. Huh? So because there is always a income receivable, so they reflect that as money now today. But again, they fail on the accrual, no? They don't follow the principles. Aggressive revenue recognition, percentage of completion method. Even the product is not yet delivered, so they counted as a sales, no? So that's again a manager, no? Aggressive move. And then creative accounting and manipulation. So this happened to Enron. So even load is even they reported the error, no? Incorrect figure, just to appease the investor. So that's happened before. No? Until later on, he found out there's a fault. No? So another critical evaluation is auditors. So normally these are the responsibility. Most of the third-party auditors, no? Auditors must assess whether a company can continue as a going concern. Failures in this area, such as Barclay AG in Germany, demonstrate how auditors may overlook critical issues for fail to detect fraud. No? So that happens, no? For some reason. Maybe I don't want to speculate, no? But it boils down to money. Always follow the money. Maybe they've been bribed, no? Just to reflect uh, the opposite, no? Maybe like this. And another thing is ethical consideration. Management bias and judgment. So to speak. These are like asset valuation and provision. They don't follow the liquidation or the depreciation and mislead stakeholders. No? So the reporting of their stocks, ethical standards like those in the IFAC code ethics, no? Are crucial but often hard to enforce. No? Again, because this one. Application corporate governance board must use financial reports to take and respond to early signs in financial distress. So that's the application. Bankruptcy prediction models, tools like Artemis Score. This is a specific third party, no, use financial ratios to predict likelihood of failure. Usually, you can find the failure of any corporation. Unabated downward, spiraling downward, no? So, and then no product line to match the competitor. So, well, you have already a feel, no? That the company is not making. And another thing is regulation. Regulation influence accounting reforms such as the push for better disclosure, going concern, assumption of the IFRS. So this is our presentation. By the way, this is very big. Let me split into two. So I will continue in the next segment. Thank you for having us. Bye bye.